finish this sentence, death is ...
Why do I just want to say Barbie girl? Death is a Barbie girl.
Death is, it's for everyone.
I mean, yeah.
That's so inspirational.
That's my live, laugh, love.
Death
Death
is for
is
everyone.
for everyone.
Not just you or you or you.
It's so inclusive.
Death for all.
Not to all, but
Not-
for all. It's a big difference.
There it is. Thank you. So inspirational.
The only thing in my mind is death is coming.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that better than death is for everyone.
No, I like yours better.
Jess is just threatening.
Have you ever wondered what it's like to perform an autopsy?
Ever wanted to know how accurate your favorite crime drama is?
If you're brave enough,
Join us inside the morgue. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Inside the Morgue. We are your favorite spooky gals and pathology duo, Jess and Alice. And today, surprise, surprise, we're playing our favorite game and yours, Morbid Curiosity. So we'll be playing with the, hold on, I gotta get it. As I turn away from the mic, I gotta get my cards. We are playing the Memento Mori expansion pack, more questions about death, and the post-mortem game, trivia questions, because we have a perfect score to keep up, Jess.
I know.
No pressure.
Don't
pressure.
make me stressed now.
No pressure. All right, and we are recording with YunkJunk Studios with our trusty producer Dylan. Dylan, where can the people find you if they want to have an awesome podcast just like us?
Well, they can try to be as awesome as you, but it's going to be pretty hard to top. But we encourage you to do some work with us anyway. Email me, dylan@yunkjunk.com, and you will be able to reach me to start your podcast.
I paid him to say that he likes us.
Yes. They pay extra for me to be nice.
Yeah,
It's a little cheaper if I'm allowed to be mean to you.
it's true. Cult Pop pays him less to be mean to us.
Yeah, they pay less, so I give a rat's ass about those guys. Yeah, so I'm nice to Alice on Wednesdays and then
Nope.
Thursdays and then just rude as hell on Wednesdays.
Yeah, it's really uplifting after.
I did a roller coaster
Yeah.
events.
Yeah, I'm giving her mixed signals.
All right, so Dylan has our question cards.
I got them. And these are the last cards in the expansion pack, right?
No,
Oh.
so Jess and I had just picked like a random number of cards. that
Yeah.
you had been picking from consistently. We still have more in the pack to go through.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's start it off. Here's a good one. Have the dead ever talked to you? Did you talk back?
Jess?
Ooh. So, yes, the dead have talked to me, and I did talk back because I went to a seance, basically. What's she called?
A medium?
A medium, yes. I went to a medium with some of my friends in my neighborhood. We did like a girls' night, and they were like, "Oh, let's go to a medium. I know someone." I was like, "All right, sure. I don't know if I believe, but like I'll go anyway." And the medium was basically like, "Who do you want to talk to?" And I was like, "Well, you tell me who you see because I don't want to like say something and like I don't want to like give you more information than you need because I'm still very skeptic of you."
Mhm.
And when I was in high school, like a kid who was a grade below me, he passed away when he was going to go into his senior year, and we were really close. We did theater together, and she was like, "Oh, I see a young man who kind of went too soon. Like, is that something that like comes to mind?" And I was like, "I know exactly who you're talking to. Like, this kid was the sweetest, gentlest soul you would have ever met. He lit up any room he walked in. He was just like a breath of fresh air, and he was so kind and considerate, literally the nicest person ever." And she like said so many other things that I was like, this has to be who you're talking about. There's nobody else. And then she was like, okay, well, he's gonna go away and like somebody else is coming forward now. And then she was like, oh, like somebody older, they passed not unexpectedly, but like nobody was really around. Um, she means a lot to you. There's like butterflies coming to mind. And I was like, I know exactly who you're talking about. That's my Nana, who passed away when I was I think 15 or 16. And everything she was saying, and I was like, I don't know how you would possibly know this. But yeah, so I talked to a ghost, and they talked
That's
back.
so cool. We should have a medium on the podcast.
That, yes.
That's
Oh my
a
God.
great idea.
We should.
Oh yeah.
I'm scared that I'd cry. It's okay.
Oh, I bawled my eyes out
I
as
would
soon as
cry.
she said like the first few words of like who was coming forward.
We can edit. We can edit.
It's okay.
I don't
No,
away
I'll
my
let them see
tears.
me cry. I won't let people see me throw up on camera, but they can see me
we're
cry.
an authentic podcast.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be a great idea, though. Let us know if you would be down for watching us have a medium experience on the pod.
Let us know if you're a medium, though, actually, and want to be on the podcast.
What about you?
So my family says, and I believe it. My pop and my grandma built like a house that's in our family. My grandma passed away before I was born, but we say like she still haunts the house and she's still there. And every once in a while, when there's something weird that happens in the house, I'll be like, "Oh, hey, grandma," or like, "Hey, how's it going?" Like, I'll talk to her that way and feel like we always say we feel her presence in the house, and so in that kind of way, I have, but not in such a way as you have described with a medium. But I would love to go to a medium and see what they say.
Yeah, I was really skeptic, and like I know my sister believes like she's gone to a medium before, and I was like, I feel like they just say like the vaguest thing, and you're like, yeah, you make that connection. Just going off of like not a lot of information because like you just want it to happen.
Yeah.
But like I gave her nothing. Like she didn't know my name. She didn't know like she only knew the person like who set it up, who has gone to her before. She didn't know like the group of us. So she couldn't have looked me up at all and like found information on me, which made me a bit more of a believer.
Very nice. What about you, Dylan? Have you talked to the dead?
I have not. I am, to be honest, I am a little bit of a skeptic.
Oh.
Would you want to?
Yeah, I'd give it a shot. Like, I'd go to a seance. That sounds like a fun.
Would you partake if a medium came on the podcast?
Sure.
Would you come on camera for that?
Ooh, trying to get me on camera. Gosh.
You made a brief cameo on Cult Pop.
I did, yeah. Yeah, I would do that.
Oh, hell yeah.
But yeah, I'm a bit of a
set it up.
skeptic. I got a card reading once, and it was very bad. It
Oh,
was just-
no.
I was
I've
just
always
kind of
wanted
like,
to do that too, or like palm reading.
yeah, and I was just like, they kept like fishing, and I'm like, no, not really. And so it was just bad. But I'm open-minded. You know, I'm always I've been wrong many times in my life, and I probably will be wrong about a lot of other things. So who knows?
That was kind of inspirational, Dylan.
Thank you. That's what I'm here to do. I make
Probably been
podcasts and I
The
inspire.
wise words of Dylan.
Yeah. I love that.
All right. We ready for this next question?
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
All right. Is it disrespectful to hold a performance in a cemetery? What kind of performance would you attend? A movie, a play, a concert, etc.?
I know there's a cemetery near here that does. Oh, wait. What are you talking about? I've gone to a performance in a cemetery. I'm like, I know there's one nearby.
It was one that I was at.
Yeah, I went to a concert. It was on Friday the 13th. It was a Friday the 13th. Coast and I went to a, it was like an orchestra show. And they did
really
like
cool.
a candlelit in a very beautiful cemetery that overlooks the water. They candlelit the path down and like had this nice area. And it like wasn't like on top of the tombstones or anything. It was like a nice open area around. And it wasn't actual candles, so it was safe. It was like those switch light on ones. But it still got the vibe going. And they just played a nice orchestra set. And it was all themes from different scary movies. Just clearly I had to go.
So
It
it
was
really fit for the mood.
fit for the mood, fit for our vibe. Like we love Friday. We always try to do like a fun little date on Friday the 13th. Costa actually tricked me into thinking he was going to propose on a Friday the 13th, which is why I was so surprised when he proposed when he did. It was great. because there was an October Friday the 13th. And he kept like hinting at that's when he was going to propose. And I was like, oh my God, that'd be the perfect time to propose. And then he proposed September 1st.
Just that he wanted to throw you off.
We were on a hike September 1st and I was like, oh my God. So it was perfect. But yeah, we always try to do fun little dates on Friday the 13th. And I found that there was a concert, like an orchestra concert. That one I went and it was really beautiful. And it was lovely. It was like a historic cemetery. And like you could walk around after and everybody was really respectful. And yeah, I think it's okay as long as you're being respectful.
Mm-hmm. I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I've never gone to a concert or anything in the cemetery, but I would. I wouldn't be like opposed to going. Like I would definitely go and experience it. But I agree. Like as long as everyone is being respectful of the place that we're in, I have no issues.
Yeah, and clearly not like while a funeral's happening.
Right.
Like yeah. Not
Read the room.
Yeah, exactly. What about you, Dylan?
Yeah, I'm on the same page. I think there could be some really creative things you could do, like scary movie screenings and stuff. It'd be fun. I feel like I have
really
heard
cool.
of places doing that.
Yeah, so have I.
I don't know around here, but the whole orchestra thing sounds really cool though, especially the fact that it's like scary movie stuff. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was really, really cool. It was a beautiful night too. I think it was like a May Friday the 13th, so it was like warm out, but like not too hot.
Nice weather.
Perfect weather. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it was really nice.
All right.
Yeah.
So, next question. What causes of death would you not mention in an obituary?
Oh. Oh my God. Now I gotta make up a crazy cause of death.
Big bonk.
Big bonk on head. Big bonk on head. I guess if it was during some kind of sexual activity, you wouldn't mention that part. You just maybe just say like heart attack,
asphyxiation.
Oh my God!
Oof. Yeah.
I wasn't even gonna say that. I was gonna be like, if he had a heart attack during.
Oh.
He died doing what he loved, cheating on his wife. Wouldn't put that there.
Maybe something brutal like multiple stab wounds or like anything gruesome like that.
Yeah, keep it PG in the newspaper, I guess.
Yeah, especially
because
like the
no
obituary.
families are gonna read it.
Yeah, not like in the obituary. I feel like, do you usually put cause of death in the obituary?
I was thinking that too. I was like, I don't think you actually
I feel like
put
you
any
usually
of
say
that.
like sometimes you'll say like they passed after like a long illness or like they passed surrounded by loved ones or something, but I feel like you usually don't put like they had a heart attack.
Heart attack.
Yeah, I've never seen that done, especially since it's usually people writing it for you.
Right.
Yeah.
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 Now I want to see.
The diabetes killed him.
Yeah. Have you seen, there was a meme and it was like, this is from years and years ago. It was like a computer. They tried to have like a computer write an obituary and it's just like ridiculous. Like,
No.
It's so funny. It was like I forget what the cause. They said like she died after. Now I can't even remember it, so it's not even funny anymore.
Look that up.
Yeah, I'll have to look it up in a minute and I'll try to remember it. But we can move on to the next question.
Yeah, I'm sure ChatGPT could write a hell of an obituary.
Oh my God. See, this was like before ChatGPT.
Yeah,
I almost said it was like
wasn't
AI, but it wasn't like ChatGPT. It was like,
well, when it was like, oh, we fed this computer like.
yes, we fed a computer like a bunch of
Yeah.
obituaries, and this is what it came up.
I loved that trend when AI was
so
still
funny.
really bad.
Yeah, hold on.
Like they would write crazy movie scripts.
Yes. Oh my God. All right, we can go on to the next question. I'll try to find it.
All right. If you were to throw a living wake for yourself, what would the celebration look like?
Oh, living wake. I kind of did that.
He's gonna have an emo concert.
Yeah. I threw a funeral for my 20s.
It was the best party.
Yeah, I had a death for my 20s party when I
Oh,
turned
that's
30. Jess was there.
clever.
Yeah, I
We
dressed
all wore black.
I asked everybody to wear black. I decorated my apartment with all like death themed stuff. I had a whole sign that said death to my 20s. I had black balloons. I had a black veil. I had a sash that said RIP on it, which got a lot of questions when we went out to the bar. They were like,
are you guys okay?
yeah, I was like, what is happening? Like,
And
Somebody
then
die?
when you explained it, they were like, "That's amazing."
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's clever.
Yeah. I would love to. Yeah. But I'd love to do a living wake with my Muppet and have an actual casket. I've seen people do death to their 20s parties where they go like all out. They have like a casket made.
They don't get out.
They don't get out. They're like, this is where you tell me, like, Alice, that was a funeral. That wasn't a
not a
birthday
party.
party. How many times do we have to tell you?
Yeah, everybody really committed to the bit. There were tears. People kept asking
They
me to
dressed
leave.
the part.
You're like, Alice, you acted so inappropriately. You came with balloons. Like, it was weird. You brought weird energy to that funeral.
I don't know if you have watched Smosh on YouTube at all, but like they do
Yeah.
roasts of each other where like the one person is sitting in a casket and everybody else like comes up like their funeral and like roasts the shit out of them.
Oh my
That's
God.
what I want.
Oh my God. I'd love like a roast. That'd be funny. Oh my God. That would be really, really funny. Dylan, what about you?
Good. I don't know. What does the celebration look like? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I think maybe I would like hide.
Oh my God.
know,
And then
like,
be like, I'm
It
not
makes me
dead.
yeah, it makes me think of like
Surprise!
Arrested Development where George is like up in the attic and like you know, and like watching his own funeral from upstairs.
Wait, we talked on like a previous episode before we were even on YunkJunk about a guy who faked his own death.
Yeah.
And I think he like
To
went
watch
to
his
his funeral
funeral?
and that's how
Yeah.
they caught him. They're like, wait, what?
They're like, what are you doing here?
Yeah, I mean curiosity got the best of him. He's like
If you're out here, who's in the casket?
Oh no. It's like John Ralphio when they pretended
Oh, yeah,
to
don't
die
be
and they
suspicious.
went to their funeral.
Don't be suspicious. Yeah, I just want a party. Either if I'm there or not. I know everybody says that for their funeral or wake. Just have a party.
yeah.
Sing me some karaoke. And I found that fake obituary, that bot written obituary,
Yeah.
if you're interested.
Yeah.
I'm so
let it rip.
interested.
Brenda Tent retired from living at the age of old, surrounded by family and natural causes. A librarian from birth, Brenda was an avid collector of dust. She had a sweetheart and married her high school. She loved having hobbies and helping her sons to be disadvantaged youths. She had no horses, but thought she did. The church gave her a choir because she sang like a bird and looked like bird, and Brenda was a bird. She owed us so many poems. The funeral will be held in 1977 at Heaven. In lieu of flowers, send Brenda more life. It's still one of my
Put that on my
favorite memes.
tombstone.
Like, I thought this was Jess's tombstone, not Brenda. No, it's hers.
No, it's just this is what
She
she
just like
wanted.
memes.
Yeah.
That's what I can remember. She retired from living at the age of old.
Librarian at birth.
She was surrounded by family and natural causes.
She was a bird.
Send her more life. You gotta bring her back.
I just love funeral will be held in 1977 in heaven.
In heaven. Okay, if my obituary isn't written like that, I don't want it.
I don't want it. I want an obituary that makes no sense.
I don't want it.
All right. So this is the last one.
Ooh.
Oh wait, no, it's not. No, yes, it is.
Oh my god.
That was a
This
roller
is
coaster of
practice for when he
emotions.
fakes his own death. He's faking
yeah,
us out.
Yeah. Keep you on your toes. All right. Finish this sentence. Death is ...
Hmm.
Why do I just want to say Barbie girl? Death is a Barbie girl.
Death is, it's for everyone.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
That's so inspirational.
That's my live, laugh, love.
Death is
Death
for
is
everyone.
for everyone.
Not just you or you or you.
It's so inclusive.
Death for all.
Not to all, but for all. It's a big difference.
There it is. Thank you. So inspirational. Death is for everyone. Death is not morbid, it's natural. Costa got me
That's a good one.
Costa got me a piece of art that says that. It's beautiful. He got it at an art show, and it's a skull, and it's a skull and like an inkwell and like stack of books, and it just says it's not morbid, it's natural. And he's like, it made me think of you, and I'm like, I love that, because people always tell me I'm too morbid. I'm like, no,
No, I'm natural.
no, I'm natural. Death is for everyone.
Yeah, death is for everyone.
Equality for all.
Yes.
Yeah. Should name this game Natural Curiosity.
Natural curiosity. You know what? I like that. It is a natural curiosity.
Yeah,
Like,
I know, it
listen
shouldn't
to
be this
us.
like taboo topic.
Yeah, it's not.
absolutely.
What is yours?
Gosh, I don't know. I'm the only thing in my mind is death is coming.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that better than death is for everyone.
No, I like yours better.
Jess is just threatening. I like that was so Louise Belcher coded.
She is my favorite character.
She's the best. Death is coming. I mean, it is true. We don't know when, but
Sometime.
death is for everyone. Death is coming.
It's natural.
It's natural. I think we just found a new
Maybe it's
tagline.
Maybelline.
I think we all just came up with a new tagline. Inside the morgue. Death is for everyone.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's death.
Maybe it's death. Maybe death is, what was it? Death is for everyone. Death is coming. Death is natural. Thank you and good night. That is our new outro.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That really should be our outro for these games.
I feel like death is coming. It's a little bit of a threat. And have you seen like the memes about those billboards that are like really aggressive about religion? And it's like, are you prepared to meet Jesus? And it's like, is that a threat? Like,
I love the ones where it's like, if you picked up the phone, Jesus would answer.
I haven't seen that one. Oh my god.
We saw a lot of those billboards on our drive to Pittsburgh.
Oh my god, wait, yes we did. Oh my god, that's right. Oh my god.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the middle of the state
Pennsylvania.
thinking,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh god. Whew, that was good. Those are some good taglines. I love it.
All right. Are we ready for some questions?
Oh yeah.
We got.
Can we keep it up?
I know.
I don't know.
We
I
got
don't
we got
Not feeling
two
confident.
for you here. All right. Question 1. What is the Lazarus effect? Is it A, when a person who appears dead revives on their own, or B, when a skin infection fades post-mortem, C, when the recently dead emit a fermented wine-like odor, or D, the increase in buoyancy of a corpse?
It's A.
Is it A? I think so. Right? That's the story of Lazarus.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
They made a
great
whole
job.
movie about it.
It's in the Bible.
Yeah. Nice. Nicely done. That's probably like the only question on here that I knew so far.
Hey, you've gotten some right before.
I have, yeah, I have. But
Gotten, I think, everyone right that you've done.
I don't know. You guys did quiz me the first time we did this.
Yeah.
I think I did.
Mhm.
Yeah, I did.
We've switched now.
Yeah. All
So
right.
study, because we're going to quiz you on these later when we need more content.
We're gonna come back and see how much you remember.
Oh gosh. All right. Coroner evolved from the term crowner, whose job was to, is it A, announce the death of a monarch, B, ensure the royal food wasn't poisoned, C, determine if the monarch had met foul play. Or D, ensure death taxes were paid to the crown.
I think it's A or C. Something to do with
I was gonna say D.
death taxes? I thought it was like the crowners were like the first, they were the first like coroners. They investigated death in some way, I thought. Oh my God. Oh my God, Jess, what are we gonna do?
I don't know. I should know this. We'd literally tell our interns this.
So wait, what were A and C and D?
All right. So A, announced the death of a monarch. C was determine if the monarch had met foul play.
And what was B, just for fun?
B was ensure the royal food wasn't poisoned.
Okay.
And D was to ensure death taxes were paid to the crown.
I'm gonna go with C.
Maybe I'm gonna go C now.
You can go with a different answer. We might both be wrong.
Are we
No,
both
I'm gonna
go,
go with C.
both going C? The answer is D.
Fuck, Jess, you
I
were
was
You have been
right.
stumped.
Jess,
Officially
you forgot with your
confirmed.
gut. You should have ignored me.
Yeah, coroners were a representative of the crown.
Dang. All right, I'm gonna give Jess that
death
one.
Taxes?
We're gonna give Jess that one. I got one wrong. I peer pressured Jess.
Death and taxes, and apparently also death taxes.
Death and taxes.
And death
Combined.
taxes.
My dad's
Things
a tax
that are
attorney, so
inevitable.
it's like our lives have merged.
Death is coming.
Death is coming, so are taxes.
And then apparently death taxes.
And death taxes.
Is that all we have?
That is all that we have.
Oh, really?
All right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, we're gonna have to come back with some more fun ones for the next
let's
time
go
we
through our
play.
expansion packs and pick more of our new fun ones to do.
But we hope you guys liked this episode. Check out Morbid Curiosity over on Instagram. Check out all the cool stuff and content that they have. We love them. Please sponsor us. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, over on YunkJunk's YouTube page. Really, we're everywhere. If you have any questions or want to talk to us about something, suggest anything,
Mhm.
DM us. We always check our DM, so we always try to respond to you guys. Comment too.
Mhm.
We look at everything.
Yeah, and check out YunkJunk's page in general. There's a lot of cool
They
podcasts
have
out there
so much content
for a
on
wide
there.
variety of interests, not just spooky death stuff. So if you're into other stuff too, go check it out.
Yeah, lots
You're
of
into
pop
other
culture
stuff
that they're
besides
into.
death? I don't know who is, but go check out YunkJunk.
But we will catch you guys next time for a brand new dissection.
Bye.
YunkJunk!